Yes, morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another live stream. So today we'll be talking about internal controls. Before we go on, I'll introduce myself. My name is Lewis Kizaiga. I'm a consultant at Peak Insights. So at Peak Insights, we support small and medium enterprises like yourself. So if you are a business person or you intend to start business, this is the right channel for you. We help you grow smarter, scale faster, and stay resilient through better systems, through strategy consulting. And today we'll be diving into a topic that may sound quite interesting. It's one of the big differentiator between businesses that thrive. So today we'll be talking about internal controls and how they directly impact your ability to grow as a business. So why this session is important, we'll start by delving into knowing why you really need this session. Yeah, so most medium and small medium enterprises often struggle with growth due to weak systems and the lack of internal controls. And it's not just about compliance. Internal controls are growth enablers. They are this session will help you learn how to implement, scale, and benefit from strong control systems. So we'll start by knowing what are internal controls, what they mean, and how. So internal controls are systems, policies, and procedures that help a business run efficiently, safely, and grow transparently. So they'll cover things like who approves maybe payment if it's in terms of financial internal controls, how are assets protected. They also cover. They are also more of preventive and detective and corrective measures. So in this case, who is able to approve, or the authorization, also on segregation of duties. They help in clarity on who is in charge of what. So with this, organizations are able to run more efficiently because of internal controls. So we'll go to how controls enable growth in a business. So number one, internal controls support better decision making. So there is more clarity in decision making. They also enhance cash flow management. They also help in strengthening compliance and access to funding. So with compliance, investors are able to see an organization with a strong internal control system is able to get access to funding from investors. Another thing is also they help in supporting scalability with systems without guesswork. So an organization with a robust internal control system is able to scale with systems without having to do things without having an internal control system. So we'll go to the top pain points in growing a business. So main pain points in that are affecting many small and medium enterprises, ranging from cash flow leakages, employee fraud or errors, poor record keeping. There is also inconsistent decision making and lack of accountability. As small and medium enterprises will struggle with all this due to lack of internal controls, and that's why you'll find your organization you're not being able to get to the level you intend to be because you lack internal controls. You are having staff who are doing some fraud or errors. Maybe it's in your service delivery. You have cash flow leakages. Maybe you are in a restaurant. You have your waiters getting money or not being able to account for every shilling. So at the end of the day, you are wondering why your business is bleeding and not being able to reach to the point you intend to be because you lack internal controls in your business. So we'll go to the next phase where we'll check on the key control areas that drive growth. So you need internal controls in all aspects, in these aspects of your business, from financial controls. You also need operational internal controls. Also on people and HR, this is on capacity for your business. We also have customer service controls. You need customer service controls for your business. Also, we have cyber security, which has been a very important aspect of internal controls on IT and cyber controls. We also have governance and compliance controls. So we'll start by looking at the first one, which is on finance, which is a key element of internal controls. So there are many common and often mistakes. Maybe when tracking where your money goes on the cash flows, money coming in out and out of the business. So we have some key financial controls. One, which is budgeting. You need to set financial limits for projects in your business. Regular compare actual against what you had budgeted for. You also need cash approvals. No money leaves the business without proper accountability. Signatories for payments, reconciliations, you have a cash book. You need bank reconciliation, regular matching of your books in your business. So by this, you're able to proper reporting. Yeah, these controls help. First of all, you need to be able to segregate duties on who approves. We have some businesses whereby you have your casual is the same person being able to approve money or being able to budget, or you need a system, you need a finance team to help you in accounting, or you yourself as a business owner. These are some of the critical skills that you need to know in terms of finance. You're able to be able to know on reconciliation, and these will help you in better informed decisions. There is also financial integrity and also lender confidence. Then we'll go to the next aspect of internal controls, which is on people and HR controls. These are on capacity for the people who are working for your business. So you need HR controls. Do your staff know what they're expected to do? Are they held accountable? Do you have strong HR control systems? By this we mean by clear job descriptions and key performance indicators. Everyone should know their role, what success looks like, and who they report to. Another thing you need in HR controls, you need performance appraisals. By this, these are regular reviews that help track performance and identify training needs. You can set monthly performance appraisals for your organization. You need performance appraisals. This could be monthly. You're able to gauge performance for your staff. Are they in the right track? Are they delivering what is expected? Are they in line with the vision of the company? Because one main challenge with businesses is that you'll find that organizations struggle with a capacity. Like you have staff in your organization and they are not in line with your vision. So by HR controls, this you are able to ensure disciplinary procedures whereby you are able to set expectations on punctuality what is the dress code, on the behavior. Yes, that helps people and being accountable and being able to deliver as per expected. So HR controls are very important for your business, and they are able to ensure accountability. Also, you need to have controls in terms of payroll. We have some organizations whereby you are paid overtime even without verification. So you are able to set controls in terms of approving on reporting timelines. We have organizations whereby staff are being paid. Someone has not been able to report to work. Yeah, no productivity. So there needs to be payroll reconciliations, time verifications, and approvals. So by this, you have one, you have staff's trust. Also, you're able to control cost and also regular compliance. We also look on the other element on customer service controls, which is also very important. We normally say customer is very key in your business. So you need internal controls in terms of customer service. So customer service are often overlooked, but they are very critical for reputation and retention. So you have your business, but who is serving your customer? Do they know on the right language or the right timeline to serve your customer? You're going. I'm very sure most of us have gone to purchase an item in a supermarket, and most of us are very impatient. And the moment you go and find someone who is serving you, taking too long to serve you, most cases will be like you don't need to go back there because there are no internal controls in terms of customer service. There's something called service level agreement or a duration that you need to serve your customer. So, is your organization having customer service controls? Some effective customer controls include are you having a CRM tool? These are able to help you in managing your customer. So, customer relation management tool is very important to help you in knowing how better to serve your customers. You're able to get feedback from clients. What do they say about? Also need a refund policy, clear, fair, consistent rules to prevent abuse and build trust with your customers. You also need service tracking on delivery times, complaints being followed up. Yeah. So you need data from customer relation management tools. So with the feedback, you're able to know how better to serve your customers. You're able to have few errors, better reputation, and being able to get more clients through customer service, which is very. We'll go to the other element, which is on IT and cyber security controls. They are also very critical to ensure that systems have continuity and security. So with cyber security, if someone got access to emails or systems, right? What level of damage? We've had organizations that have breached their data security. You have a lot of data for your customers leaking out there, being used for the wrong reasons. Are you having IT and cyber security controls for your organization? Who can be able to access or edit or get access to certain data? So you need to have only authorized staff being able to access controls for your IT is also on data and backups, being able to have backup protected in case of any crashes or cyber attacks. You are able to have data backups because data is very critical. Imagine your organization, you have very critical data being able losing data or crashing in your system. You have your laptops, they are crashing? Do you have backups? These are some of the internal controls that you need for your IT and cyber security. Also, there's another element of staff and cyber awareness, staff cyber awareness. So many frauds come through. There's something called phishing emails. So whereby you're able to access emails that you're not aware of, and when you open these emails, you end up losing data or very critical information for your organization. This could be even financials. You find that you have breached your data. So cybersecurity isn't just for big, even for small and medium enterprises. They need cybersecurity to ensure that you minimizing fraud and also having data privacy. So it's very important, and this helps in reducing cyber risks and also data integrity. We'll go to the other phase of very critical. So control framework around accountability, leadership, and compliance. Do you have documented decisions? Are you meeting legal obligations? These include board management meetings, being able to, this is a case example, being able to keep records of key decisions. When you have directors meetings, are you able to write minutes or keep records of such decisions? Also, there is another element of governance and compliance controls involve audit trials, knowing who approved what, when, and why. Another element of compliance is on regulatory compliance, keeping up with tax compliance issues. You'll find out that most organizations are not keeping up with compliance issues with hefty penalties. Even like recently, we had even the Kenya Revenue Authority having to extend a deadline. Are you meeting your deadlines? If it's filing, licensing, tracking, are you able to meet deadlines? So it's very critical for you having governance and compliance controls, as they help you in operational legitimacy, funding eligibility, and a clean reputation for your business. So we'll be able to look at how to implement internal controls, what steps you need to check when being able to implement internal controls. So where do we begin? So number one, you begin by being able to conduct a risk assessment, doing a risk assessment. So whereby, where is your business exposed? You being able to check the risk involved with your business. So with that, you're able to know and being able to go to the next phase, which is developing simple written policies. When you identify the risk, then you're able to have written policies and procedures. So we've checked that across maybe financial, human resource. You're able to define, this is where you'll be able to define controls, keeping here you need to keep it simple, being able to clarify on who does what, when, and how it's done. The other phase is assigning roles and responsibilities clearly. Do you have all your staff knowing their responsibility? So in this case, you need to have job descriptions for each of your staff. They're able to know what they are charged, what they need to do. So here you are able to have clarity on roles. The other phase is on monitoring performance monthly. So in this case, you're able to monitor and review your staff every month and having, it could be monthly, quarterly. You're able to do a monitoring. Also, this element is also linked to training your staff, having controls. It's very important to be able to have trainings and ensuring that your staff are aware of what they are needed to do. So controls are useless if people don't know what they are needed to do. So it's also very important. Element is evolve the controls as the business grows. So you'll find that as time goes by, your sales are increasing, your get department, so you need to also evolve the controls in your business. We also go to checking on a strong internal control. So what are some of the benefits of a robust internal control? Uh, Number one, it helps in preventing fraud and financial losses. So with a robust internal control, you're able to prevent fraud and financial losses. It also improves decision making with reliable data. So internal controls help in better decision making for your business. Another element is on it boosts investor and lender confidence. So you'll find that investors are very critical in who they lend money to. They need to check if you have robust internal controls for them to lend your business. So it gives a lender confidence. Another benefit of a strong internal control, it reduces compliance and risk. So are you able to be tax compliant? With internal controls, you are able to set timelines on when you're able to submit. Very important if it's tax issues. They help in reducing compliance and risk. Another benefit of strong internal controls is operations in your business, and through smooth operations, you're able to. With that, I hope you've been able to. And so this is how we, as Peak Insights, can be able to help your organization with internal controls. So number one, we help design simple, practical controls for your systems. So you have a business, if you're running it alone and you're not aware of your internal controls, we help in designing practical controls. Another way we are able to support you is by training your staff and your team on implementing internal controls. So helping, as I've mentioned, on clarity for roles, we are able to have clear job descriptions for your staff. We also help in automation of key processes. Uh, the world is evolving very fast in terms of technology. People are adopting automated way of doing things, leaving paperwork and using being able to adopt systems. We have systems that help uh, make things more efficient. So at Peak Insights, we help you in automating your processes and being able to recommend which are some of the best uh, systems you can be able to adopt, like CRM systems. We've talked about customer relationship management, internal controls that you need to help you serve your client well and better. Another way is we help with internal audits. Do you have internal audits to ensure continuous improvement? So when we do internal audits, these are we're able to help you in identifying risks that are involved within your business. Could be financial, could be around capacity, could be around governance. We are able to help you do the internal audits. Do you have a financial policy? Do you have HR policies set in place for your business? And this could be some of the elements that are negatively impacting your growth as a business. So we offer advisory on businesses to be able to structure and have a strategy so that you're able to scale and grow more for your business. I'll go to the next phase. We could be having anyone with a question. You can be able to share on the chat. If you have any questions or specific challenges you're facing with your business, we can discuss this and brainstorm on a way forward. So we have our chats very open. If you have any questions, you can be able to share. Let's discuss on how we can be able to help you. Maybe you are facing challenges with internal controls. We will be delighted and honored. and we will be honored to have you subscribe to our channel. We do these trainings to help you as a business person, or you intend to start a business. This is a very important channel for you, so you can hit the subscribe button. We help small and medium enterprises in scaling and growing besides the tough economic challenges. We also have the current political instability has been happening, and most businesses have been affected. And we as Big Insights help you in setting a strategy, being able to set risk measures with such political risks that we are facing in the moment. So I'm not sure if we have any questions. Go first to sharing our contacts. We have our email address, so if you have, if you will want us to help in supporting your business, here is an email you can share. The contact on our screen. You can be able to reach out through WhatsApp or give a call on the number on your screen. You can be able also to follow us on our channels. We are on Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. And also subscribe to our channel, YouTube Peak Insights KE, and we'll be very honored to supporting and scaling your business. Yeah, we support small and medium enterprises in scaling. So I hope this topic was very important for you. So without internal controls, you have a risk in your business. So at Peak Insights, we help SMEs build the right controls without complexity. So if you would like to help or you would want an internal audit for your business or reviewing your systems, training your team, we'll be very honored to help in supporting your business. So if no questions, I think I'll be able to end this webinar. You can send your feedback or comment on the screen to give us feedback on how to give better trainings, or you can give suggestions on topics you would want us to do in the next webinar. If no questions, I'll be able to end the webinar, and we are very honored to be doing this. And I will wish you a very successful week ahead, and thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you.